YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to Bananas Epic Gaming, and today on Bananas Epic Gaming we're playing another game of the Arizona Cardinals series. I'm sorry about that. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and here we go.
It's week 3 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see the electric Kyler Murray. There were plenty of highlights for him in last week's game. Nearly 500 yards through the air. It's the Cards and the Falcons. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. It's an... It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
The throw over the middle, taken in. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Completes it again to Gage. And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
We're not even a quarter way into the season. He's already off to a pretty nice start. NFC Offensive Player of the Week in last week's game.
Yeah, week 2, he was electric. See what week 3 has in store. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. He got 29 yards that time. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. To throw, it's Murray. And this one is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Murray now to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
2nd and 10. Murray to air it out again, being chased out left. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Gets it out quick. It's Gage on the slant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Look at this Arizona defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's more on the return. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Murray. He's got him in, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the they'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Returning it is Moore. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 63 yards. They begin the drive with Robinson. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Well, this defense for the Cardinals very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Oh, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Now back to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Shelling through the defense. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to extend their...
Okay, I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom.
handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The offense on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Taking it about the 36. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. But that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Murray now on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. On his way to a... They'll look to throw now on first down. Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on first down is Murray. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. To throw is Murray. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Murray. Touchdown! Michael Pittman, 28 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This offense on third down today, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Multiple defenders get to him there. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Here's Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Murray now on first down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And it's the Niners who have the lead as those two teams play the second quarter. Christian McCaffrey, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Ayuk, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Jalen Hurts, 2 touchdown passes thus far. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. More now on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
That's a tremendous start to the third quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Murray going to throw. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Buying time to his left. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on down. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3rd down now. And those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Steps away to his left. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flush to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series.
Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. Touchdown, Cardinals. Travis Kelsey, 29 yards. And the Cardinals are able... They start on the ground with Robinson here. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. You're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
Pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage, 49 yards. And the Falcons are able to at least get one score back. Koo able to connect on the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. So out now come the Cardinals. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Forced out to his left. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Dancing to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he's got it. Touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals just... On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more yards there. First down. Robinson on a give right side. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing it.
Back now here on EA Sports. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
So the drive will continue. After the conversion on fourth, they'll work from the 20 on first down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Fourth down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. From the left hash, this from 46. Koo knocks this one through the post. And get that three, but this remains a large deficit. On the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result, this is Super Bowl-esque, and they've got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Taylor. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Cardinals are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Oh, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. On the slant, he's got Davis. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw here. And complete to Drake London. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. They'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Well, they don't really need... Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Here's Murray. Steps away. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Right back to him on first down. And after the good... This time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. Murray sets to throw on fourth. On the move to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shot before going out. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Look at the big man rumble. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Personal foul. Unnecessary running.
Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. It's It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The Falcons send out their punter, standing just about on his own goal line. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game well decided a long time ago.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the